Hello everyone and welcome to your weekly pick a card reading. I have 3 cards here for you. I have a pine cone, I have a little beetle, Japanese beetle, and then I have the lovely feather here. It's a mourning dove feather. So I'm going to start right away with the pine cone reading. So let's see what your messages are for the week for those of you who have picked your pine cone. Thought I'd switch it up. I have plenty of crystals, yes, but I thought I would share some of these little pieces of nature that I have. And your card for the week is the key. So it says new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So maybe moving forward in a new direction, right? It says say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be the result. So right away, it sounds like new things are coming your way. Maybe new blessings on the way as well. Maybe meeting new people as a result of leaving something in the past or someone in the past. You might be out in public too, just maybe getting to know someone or putting yourself out there on the dating scene for those of you maybe leaving a past relationship behind and looking forward, into the dating scene again or looking for love once again. You have the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, the Life card, and the Octopus. So with the key messages of new things entering, okay? New opportunities and new beginnings awaiting you. And this 5 of Wands energy, I feel like the 5 of Wands is a struggle that maybe you have recently let go of, okay? The 5 of Wands, whenever we get that card, we know that it is basically us, butting heads with other people. Perhaps having difficulties or differences of opinion with others in our immediate environment, whether that be our work life, maybe some struggles or challenges in the workplace with people. Maybe in a relationship, maybe you don't see eye to eye with somebody that you care about, or in a relationship that maybe some of you have recently let go. And maybe that's what has forced you to take a new direction with the key energy. This key offers us a brand new door, okay? So it's basically you having the key to open a new door this week into something better for you, all right? You're willing to walk through that door with this energy. And I want to say almost leave the struggles behind. I feel like you're past the challenges, you're over it. Okay, you're over the challenges of this recent situation, whatever that may have been. Could have been, something that you were struggling with on a personal level, maybe personal goals wise. It could be a relationship or anything that I want to say right away. This says to me, I'm so over it. Okay. And there are new things being offered to you, I want to say, with the key energy too. And as well as this little fortune card. Okay? So new things coming in. Don't hold yourself back from new invitations or new opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. Don't hold yourself back. I want to say let go of the struggles. There's no need to continue to, go over them in your mind, your heart, your spirit. All right, put the struggles of the past behind you. You have the 6 of Pentacles, so that's trying to bring balance and harmony into a situation where previously maybe there wasn't any. The previous energy I'm feeling more from the 5 of Wands. And the 6 of Pentacles is saying, you know what, I don't have time for this this struggle or these challenges with people. I have better things to do with my time, my energy. The 6 of Pentacles provides us a balance and equal give and take, okay, between people and situations. Sometimes it could also speak about money. So if any of you have previously struggled with money with the 5 of Wands, maybe in the workplace and maybe not earning enough, being upset with the kind of pay that you've had, okay, it's basically saying that there's a new opportunity being given to you, because sometimes this can speak of charity. So somebody might offer you something, all right, financially, that would provide you a new opportunity, a new door to be opened. It might come as a result of you networking with other people in a social environment, maybe getting to know others. through word of mouth even, I want to say, with this card. Okay? And I just feel like you're trying to find that balance in your life right now this week. If it's not someone, you know, offering you an opportunity that will bring you that, then it is technically you looking for that balance for your own well-being. This card, the Six of Pentacles, usually has the scales in its hands, okay? And it is, you know, I want to say equal give and take in a situation. So if you weren't finding that in a situation that was just causing you struggle and strife, okay, then this is basically you saying, you know what, I'm over it. I'm done with this. I need balance for myself. That other person was taking from me more than they were giving. I was giving and they weren't giving anything back to me. Okay, could definitely speak of a love relationship or even a job situation where you were putting so much of your time, your energy into this, and they just weren't compensating you. You know, I could feel this for, you know, a financial career reading, but I could also see it for love, because sometimes in love situations, you know, it's kind of one-sided. You know, even your job or your career can sometimes be one-sided. It's always you giving and giving and giving and the other person taking and taking and taking, and it's like there's no equal give and take. So it's like, I need to leave this behind. I need to find better. I need to find a new opportunity, or I need to take the chance to find a new opportunity. And you have the Life card here. So I'm feeling this more like, what are you trying to birth? Because, or bring to life, or put your energy and your put your energy and your heart into, okay? Because you have this little seed and it's trying to sprout to life. You have the sun that is shining down on it and feeding it so it can grow. I feel like part of me wants to say with this reading here that you've chosen to invest that time, that energy into yourself, okay, with this Life card. You're tired of the entanglements, because the octopus energy can speak of that. So that kind of feels like the energy of the Five of Wands, okay? The octopus can speak of multitasking too, or having a lot on your plate. Like I said, if you were giving so much of yourself and you weren't getting anything back, then the octopus, you know, energy certainly fits into this, because, you know, you're all over the place. You're giving so much and you're not being, I want to say, appreciated even. All right, you're doing everything for everyone, especially with that Six of Pentacles. You could be the generous one, okay? Doing everything for everyone, you know, running around, you know, for people, doing things for people, taking on too much for other people. And there's a point where you have to say, you know what, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm tired of running myself in circles for people. I'm tired of tying myself in knots for people. It's time for me to focus on me, to put my energy back into myself so I can grow, so I can be the best that I can be. So this beautiful Life card to me is just saying, there's an energy about it that to me is a little bit of a going inward type of energy, like a hibernating energy. Because think of a seed the way that it is in the ground. You know, it's hidden, it's kept warm in the earth, and it's nurtured with all the nutrients in the soil in order for it to grow and become this beautiful tree or plant or whatever it might be. And I feel like you are trying to do that now. You're trying to do that here with the Life energy. Focus on you so you can grow. Untying yourself from all the things and all the different directions you were being pulled in with the octopus. Okay? This is a time for you to focus on yourself and put yourself in the right mind space, head space, heart space, so that way you can open up new opportunities and be ready for when they present themselves. Okay? So leaving something behind, focusing on you this week, putting your energy back where it belongs, back onto you, is what I'm feeling from this reading. So let's see what this says. It says, you're in control of the choices set before you. So I feel, like I said, you've made a choice to put your energy back where it belongs, back on you this week, to leave the struggles behind, to open up brand new doors with the key, okay? And say yes, basically, with this beautiful little fortune card here, to all the opportunities presenting themselves to you. Could be love, could be a new job, a new opportunity, a personal goal maybe that you've been wanting to take on for a while. So best of luck to you for those who picked your little pine cone there. I'm going to move on to this little lovely beetle here, which I found a while back when I was taking a lovely walk. He was on the ground, and I just thought it was cool that he was just, unfortunately, not alive, but a nice little keepsake for me. Whenever I'm walking, I always find little trinkets of nature and bring them home. So that was one that I happened to find. So let's see, for those of you who chose, there we go. I was like, where are my cards at? For those of you who chose the little beetle, I want to call him a scarab beetle, but I know that he's a Japanese. It says, you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. So that's good. You have the change. Look at that. Changes. A change of residence, partner, career, job is on the cards. You're restless and in need of change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. So the Eagle card here basically is saying you're on your way towards something that you've been destined to do or be or have, whatever the universe has in store for you, or whatever I want to say intuitively that you know that you must do, you're on your way towards accomplishing it or obtaining it or achieving it. Whenever I think of the eagle as a totem, okay, an animal totem, the eagle or the hawk, I mean, they're super insightful, okay? They soar above in the skies, and they can get a keen view of everything that is happening down below. So there is an intuitive quality about this animal. And I feel like deep down in the deepest part of yourself, you know it. You know that there is change brewing on the horizon. You can sense it, like the eagle with his instincts, right? So it says, you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Yes, like you're sure of it. You are certain that change is on the way. You're ready for it too. Okay? So some of you might be headed toward the very thing that you have been after for a very long time. Okay? Maybe some of you are looking to purchase a new home, get a new job. You know, maybe you have your eyes set on finding love. And you know what I tell people all the time? Like attracts like, okay? Like attracts like. So your energy, I want to say, for those of you who have chosen the beetle, must be in the right place in order for you to be attracting the very thing that you have been after for the longest time. So your energy is vibrating at the same frequency of the very thing that you have wanted for so long. And it's basically saying you're in a position, I want to say, to attract the very thing that you've been after. You wanted change? Well, you're going to get change, it's saying. And you have this lovely Wheel of Fortune. So I also look at this like, yeah, you're in a good place. Because whenever we get the Wheel of Fortune, we know that this energy shifts things for us and puts us on the right path. You know, sometimes we don't know what lies ahead. We don't know what to expect. But if we just go with the flow of the way that the universe is trying to lead us, a lot of times it leads to our fortune. A lot of times we try to control things instead of just allowing the universe to do its work. Right? So something has changed. And yes, this is the Wheel of Change. A lot of times I read this like that because when we get this card, a lot of times it's things that happen kind of just random and out of the blue. And it puts a spin and a twist on our perspective and where we thought we were going. So this is a, what do you call a transitionary card as well. You might feel like you have one foot in the past, another foot in the future. Things are happening randomly. Changes are occurring unexpectedly. Things are just landing in your lap. But you know what? At the same time, with the Eagle card, I feel like you're okay with it. You're ready for it. Much needed. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Like a much needed change. And it's towards your fortune, I want to say. You're soaring like the eagle towards your fortune, towards your destiny, towards the very thing that your heart has birthed, okay, within you, whether that be an inspiration or a desire, okay? So I feel like the energy of the Wheel of Fortune is changing things for you so that way you can walk that path. It might be a little scary because change sometimes can be scary, but at the same time, I feel like you're ready for it. Now, yeah, see, look. You have the Five of Cups here, all right? But I don't feel this in a negative way. Like normally this card can feel very downtrodden, but I think that you're seeing, instead of looking at this like the glass half empty, you're taking this energy and spinning it and looking at the glass half full. Yes, you may have had some serious disappointments. You may have been let down by a situation or a person with the Five of Cups. But instead, I feel where most of the times this energy is focusing on the Three Cups that are spilled, I feel like you've chosen to turn around and look at the Two Cups still standing. So I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, the Eagle, I feel like you've chosen to turn around and look at the bright side of things. And that very perspective, okay, is what has turned your fate. Like I said, if things were crappy before, you've chosen to stay positive and stay in a positive mindset because you know that like attracts like. So if you change your perspective, if you change your emotional outlook on a situation and remain hopeful instead of sad, okay? I feel like the universe will still work and do what it needs to do because you're giving it only good vibes. You're feeding the situation only good. And so only good will come of it. It will turn out with the Wheel of Fortune for your highest good in the most fortunate way possible. So I want to say to you, what you think was lost with that Five of Cups really isn't. Okay, it really isn't. It's almost, I want to say, if there was a disappointment with the Five of Cups, more like a blessing in disguise, that something happened unexpectedly to turn the situation in a different direction for your benefit, whether you see it right now or not. Okay? There was a bigger force at play with the Wheel of Fortune. It's trying to put you or set you on a different path, on a path that is more fortunate, that will bless you. I want to say bless you even more than what you could have ever hoped for. Okay? Because you have the Wheel of Fortune card here and you have the lucky rabbit's foot. So to me, this is saying, don't cry over spilled milk. Turn around and look at the bright side of things. Keep your energy in a very hopeful, positive place. Because the very thing that you have been after, the very change, maybe that on a subconscious level even, that you have been seeking, that you knew was best for you, is actually on its way to manifesting. Okay? There has been a change of fate. What was lost to you was probably for your own good. Because I feel like the Wheel of Fortune card and the Eagle card is basically echoing the fact that there's something better out there for you than you even realize. So, like I said with the Wheel of Fortune, go with the flow of this. Go with the flow of the changes that have recently occurred in your life and allow you to float on this lazy river of life. Because the universe is going to carry you, carry you down this lazy river of life and lead you to the very thing that you have wanted all this time. Okay? Change is on the way. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing it. You're ready for it with the Eagle energy. Okay? You will soon soar, or you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. So if there was any confusion about something that you lost with the Five of Cups, there will be no more of that. You'll have a better understanding of why things have ended up the way they have and led you on a different path with the Wheel of Fortune. The change energy here basically says, yes, change of residence, partner, career, or job is in the cards. You're restless and in need of a change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. Lucky foot energy here. Only good things can come of this turn of fate. Only good things. Luck is on your side. Fortune is on your side. So don't worry about what was lost, because I feel like the universe is trying to say, I got something better in mind. Trust me. And stay positive, right? So you have the flower energy here. And yeah, this is about giving a gift, okay? So I think this is a blessing. You know how people give flowers as a beautiful gesture, as a gift, all right? It speaks of beauty. It speaks of things blooming, okay? Possibilities and potential. All right, things opening up, I want to say, even because flowers, they start off tight and little by little they are coaxed to their fullest potential, okay? They open up wide so you can see all the beauty that they have inside. Right? So I feel like this is a gift. The universe is handing you a blessing. Turned your fate so it can hand you something better than what you could have ever anticipated. Or better than what you could have ever envisioned for yourself. It's almost like sometimes we have to get out of our own way. Because it's like the universe is trying to say, let me take care of it. Let me handle it. Let me do it. I know what you need. I got this. I got you. Okay? So, only good things coming your way, I want to say, for those of you who are chosen your little beetle, which I think is very cool. So, let's see what your final little message says. Aha. Hold on a second. What does it say? Okay. Patience. Greet each moment with endurance and presence of mind. Yes, so just go with the flow. Changes are happening. They're occurring, whether you could see them or not. So be still, I want to say, more than, patience, obviously, because it takes a while for all the pieces of the puzzle to line up so you can see what it's becoming, right? Or so you can see what the path ahead is. So I want to say, just be in the moment. Go with the flow. There's a certain kind of stillness that is required when you get the Wheel of Fortune energy. Like, just trust it, be in flow. All right? And that does require a certain kind of patience. All right? Just stay clear of mind too. Stay positive and just sit back, wait, and watch. Watch it unfold. Okay? Watch your gifts come in. Watch your blessings come in. Trust and know. Be still. And just know that they're on their way. All right, so onto your feather. Let's see. For those of you who have chosen your pretty little feather here, what do we have? Okay. All right, it says goals. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Yeah. Reinventing yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. So I think that is going to arrive as a result of you achieving your goals. Okay? So whatever your personal goals are, whatever it is that you have been trying to manifest or put into motion, okay, progress is positive, personal goals will be achieved. So only good things are I guess, on your side in this sense. Changes maybe in the way that things are turning out as far as what you had hoped to achieve. You finally, I want to say, reached it. Okay, you reached the goal. And with that goal being achieved, there's a transformation taking place. There is a growth, okay, a period of growth happening for you. And these cards are not read reversed. Most of my, there's only one set of fortune cards, by the way, that can be read reversed. And I don't have that in this deck, so in case any of you are wondering. And honestly, I don't read reversals. I'm more of an intuitive reader. If it does feel negative, I will read it that way, and I will also take into consideration other cards that are on the table to help me get that vibe too. So anyway, let me get back to this. So you're achieving your goals this week. All right. You're setting your goals and knocking them out, I want to say. And there's a change that's coming as a result of you doing the very thing that you have been so set on achieving. So you have the Page of Swords. So I'm wondering if some of you are air energies. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. But this is also about communication. Being clever and astute. Okay. In the way that you wheel and deal. Now, it's a new energy too. So it's basically saying new things are opening up to you, but I feel like it's going to require that you be smart, that you be clever, that you communicate clearly. It might be in the beginning stages of a situation, certainly. So I want to say even to be careful. Part of me says that because of the intuition here. And another thing I want to say is in regards to the Five of Swords in the hand, because the hand speaks of friends, lending a hand, someone lending you a hand, okay, shaking on a deal. So if, let's say, this personal goal that you are looking to achieve requires a handshake or a deal, okay, it requires that you maybe sign documents, I want to say. Use your intuition because you have the Five of Swords here. I want to say, yes, you are in a position to create, to manifest, to achieve your goal. But there may be some wheeling and dealing, I want to say, that you have to do in order to get there. Make sure that any documents that you sign, okay, are ones that will benefit you. Any agreements that you make will benefit you. The reason I say this, I'm going to, go back to the Five of Swords here is because you, with this card, a lot of times have to be careful that you are not getting walked over, okay? That you are not being taken advantage of. But I think with the intuitive energy of this oracle card here, I think that you will be discerning in regards to your dealings with people. And I don't think that you're going to handshake or shake on something that is not going to benefit you. The Five of Swords energy can also speak of somebody who is out only for themselves, who could possibly throw you under the bus. Someone who is looking to win at all costs. That could very well be your energy. Like I said, that Page of Swords is very clever. He's going to, you know, with the Five of Swords, I could look at this, you know, these two energies together and be like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get exactly what I want, or get myself in the position to get exactly what I want. I'm going to overcome this situation. I am going to tackle it with all I've got. I don't care how I have to get there, what I have to do to achieve it. It could simply just mean your determination, your focus, because the Swords energy is that. It's your mental clarity, your intelligence, your sharpness of mind. So honestly, I feel like if you have goals you're trying to achieve, it's saying that yes, you will achieve them. But it might take that extra I want to say, oh, what's the word? I'm missing it here. Determination, sure. Cleverness, sure. But there's another word I'm feeling here, and it's just not coming to me. I don't want to say callous, you know, but it's like almost like how bad you want it. What are you willing to do to get it? Sometimes the Five of Swords energy is willing to win at all costs. You know, sometimes to the detriment of other people. So I want to say, just use your intuition. It might take a little bit of strategy, I want to say, to pull it off. With the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords together, and especially that intuition. What is your gut telling you to do? Definitely strategy. Brains over brawn, I want to say this week. And going after what it is that you want. Shrewdness, I want to say. It might require that in order for you to achieve it. With the Five of Swords, you not letting someone else get the best of you. And if somebody's making you an offer, presenting you with a deal, like I said, with the hand energy, use your intuitive know-how, your intuitive smarts, okay? Logic and reason as well. To see through. To see the truth. Remember, the Page of Swords carries the sword of truth in his hands, or her hands. Okay? Sharpness of mind, like you're going to see through it. Intuitively, you'll know if it's a good deal or not. You know, it could be career, business, a job that somebody maybe is offering you. Don't leave any page unturned or any stone unturned this week in regards to wheeling and dealing. You know, fives can speak of challenges or disappointments, definitely. But I'm looking at this like your intuition will help you achieve your goals. That is going to be what's going to help you be smart about it. You know, the hand is also about, you know, using your hands to achieve something, to build something. It's about your skills. Okay, being crafty as well. And I'm really feeling like the crafty energy from the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords. You want to achieve something, you're going to have to be clever, crafty, and shrewd, maybe. You're going to have to see through. See the truth of a situation so you can navigate what you don't know a little bit better, or what you can't see up front, close, and personal. You know, but sometimes the intuition can help weed it out. So consider, I want to say, you know, who you're dealing with, what agreements you're making with the hand energy, who you're asking help from, or who's asking help of you. What are their motives? You know, you're trying to achieve your dreams or your hopes or your goals. You got to be smart about it with the sword energy that's here in this reading. You're going to have to use your intellect and your intuition. Okay, but it is achievable. It's just going to take a certain kind of know-how, I want to say. So you got what it takes, but there's a certain kind of precaution that also comes with any agreements that you might make, okay? So it says, simplicity, simplifying your life will bring you a sense of clarity and renewal. You know, part of me with the hand energy, you know, with the reinvent yourself card, I wonder if, you know, the hand speaks of friendliness. It speaks of friends, okay? Friendships. So I'm wondering if some of you are being very, very cautious about who your friends are. Who's getting in the way of you maybe achieving your goals as well. Maybe paring down your friendships and your relationships even. Going back to basics with the simplicity card. Cutting out people of your life, you know, because sometimes the Five of Swords can speak of walking away from somebody or a situation. Not really putting emotion into the drama because you know something's not good for you, so you can, like I said, there's a shrewd energy or a callous energy that sometimes can be beneficial from that card. You might need that in order to pare down, you know, the relationships or simplify those things in your life that are no longer serving you. You know, if you're trying to reinvent yourself, it says the transformation is taking place. You're trying to enjoy a new lease on life. You might have to cut some people out, I want to say, with the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords together. You might have to cut a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius out. Or if you are an air sign, there's somebody else you might have to cut out. You're using your intuition on this one in order to do it. And I also want to say, if this is about, you know, definitely your personal goals, you trying to get a new lease on life, whether that be, you know, in relationships, if it's about business or career, the same thing applies in a sense. You know, you don't want to be burdened with all of these things as you're trying to move into a new chapter of your life. So it will require simplicity, you paring down things, people, situations to give yourself a clean slate. So it says simplifying your life will bring you a sense of clarity and renewal, definitely. You see this last reading here in two ways. It might be you cutting people out of your life, or you being very shrewd in your dealings, in your business dealings or your career dealings. So everyone, I hope that this reading has connected for you in some way. If you feel it has, I really do love hearing from everyone. It helps me to know that these readings are reaching who they need to. That's why I do this. I feel like it's my way of giving back. So I'm sending everyone much love. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Check me out on Etsy, Twitter, and Instagram. I do make beautiful jewelry there. Here's one here. This is amethyst, hematite, and citrine. So if any of you are interested in my handmade jewelry, just take a look at my shop and help support this channel. So I will let you leave you go here. If you also have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. So sending much love to everyone. Take care and bye-bye.